Factsverse presents. This man gave up sugar for a month and documented the insane changes to his body. Before we get into the video, though, you can give us a little sugar by clicking that like button, and for some extra sweetness, click the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you won't miss our future videos. Most people know that sugary treats are bad for you. The occasional snack won't hurt too much. However, consuming sugar in high amounts that can lead to health issues like high blood pressure and fatty liver disease. Eating too much sugar can cause other issues as well. Due to the way that our bodies process glucose, too much sugar puts you at risk of developing type 2 diabetes and becoming obese. Since there is sugar in many foods that you eat already, giving it up can be challenging for anybody who is trying to. Sasha Harland decided that he would give up his favorite sugary sweets and stop eating sugar altogether. He wanted to see what would happen to his body when he stopped eating sugar. The man gave up sugar for a month and documented the insane changes to his body. Before beginning the challenge, he had to find out how healthy he was before starting. He went to see a sports physician and had a physical. The doctor tested his blood sugar and his overall health. He also ran tests to check how well his heart and lungs were functioning. This was important so that Sasha had a baseline to start from. The tests showed that his cholesterol was too high. He says that his mood was affected as well. For the first few days, his friends noticed that he was cranky. He says that he was so focused on the foods that he could and couldn't eat, he became overwhelmed by it. It took about a week for him to finally adjust to this new diet. Things started getting better when he found a few dishes that he could eat and he made them regularly. He says that that was the easiest way for him to get through the month without stressing himself out too much. The 22-year-old Dutchman came up with a food plan that he stuck with. For breakfast, he would have oatmeal. His lunches were typically salads. For dinner, he switched things up a bit and would have fish or chicken with vegetables and rice. For snacks, he would have nuts and fruit. Like most people on a strict diet, Sasha did miss some of his favorite foods. The main one was peanut butter. He often used to have that with his breakfast, and avoiding it was pretty difficult for him. When Sasha started getting cranky during that first week, he went to a nutritionist. He didn't want to spend a month feeling that way. His nutritionist, Marlu Bosma, explained to him why his experiment was such a struggle. According to Marlu, sweets make you crave more. When your blood sugar rises, your body creates insulin to bring it down. That's what makes you want more sweets. During his experiment, he started avoiding fast food hamburgers and he ate at home instead. He also avoided the popcorn at the movie theater and stuck with only bottles of water for drinking. On day 25 of his experiment, he found that he was no longer missing sugar. He said that while he often craved it in the morning before, he no longer was. He also noticed that he was able to get out of bed easier and he had more energy during the day. At the end of the month, Sasha went back to the same sports doctor. First, he was told that he had lost 8 pounds during the month. When the doctor ran tests, Sasha found out that his blood sugar had gone down 10 points. His cholesterol went down 8% and his blood sugar was lower. He told the doctor that when he finally detoxed from all the sugar, the experiment was smooth sailing. The doctor explained to Sasha that when he stopped eating sugar, his body went into withdrawal at first, which is why he was so cranky. He couldn't believe that sugar withdrawal was an actual thing, but it did make sense based on his symptoms. When he started eating sugar again after the experiment, he wasn't feeling too good. In fact, he suffered from arrhythmia twice in the first week and a half. Also, he had trouble sleeping at night. He says that he spent many nights awake, tossing and turning until 3 or 4 a.m. He says that now that he knows how great he can feel by giving up sugar, it's easier for him to just avoid it altogether. If you want to start looking and feeling better the way that Sasha has, click on the link in our video description and download a free report. This download will give you all the information you need to start changing your diet and living a healthier lifestyle. After the first 30 days, you should start seeing results the way that Sasha did. If you're willing to make a few changes and you have the willpower to stick to it, the foolproof diet can change your life. Find the link in the video description. It is a free download. and subscribe for more.